It's 106 KMEL, your girl Shay Diddy here. I have the happy pleasure of sitting down with the one and only Janelle Monae. How are you?
I'm doing phenomenal. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm even better now because when I will tell you, I heard your new song Float maybe a week before it came out. My first reaction was, whoa, she is not taking no prisoners. Like,
Um,
I'm loving the energy. I feel like it's almost a woman empowerment song as well, but it really fits for everybody. But tell me, what was the inspiration behind Float and how did we come to this?
well, thank you so much. That means the world that you are enjoying it. It obviously, for me, it starts with me inward, and it came from a very honest place, honest to where I am right now, and having haven't had to just let some shit go
Mhm.
that did not allow me to float into the greatest version of who I know I can be.
Right.
And it's really a mantra, it's affirmation. And so that always means a lot when people take some of the things that I'm saying and they apply them to their own lives. Because that for me, that is like music has that power to transform, not just
Right.
yourself and heal yourself, but you have the power to do that through music. So that's
Yeah.
really it.
Yeah,
That's really
definitely
it.
definitely gives for me personally just a good vibe and good energy every time I hear that song. So I was super excited to hear it. And how do you feel fans reacted? Because I know you took a little bit of a hiatus in between. I mean, we had COVID, the pandemic. You've been doing your acting thing, killing it, by the way. So
Thank you.
were you stepping away from music to kind of refine yourself, or were you just focusing on other things and now you have time? So I got back to music.
I mean, I think one of the things that people forget with artists, and I was just listening to Jill Scott actually say this, but in order to create art, especially music, which is so personal, right? Like it comes from you. I think with acting, you get the script, you get the character, it's already sort of there, and you can tap into that.
Yeah.
But you're building from the ground up. At least with me, I'm building from the ground up when it comes to making music. And it has to start with me. And in order to do that, you have to live. You have
Facts.
to live. So I just allowed myself that space to live and to capture all the beauty around me, all of the experiences around me. And I'm just so present, man. I'm so present and just
I
so
love
thankful.
that. Is that what you mean by this free as a mother vibe that you're on right now? Like, explain that for everybody.
Free as a mother. You mean a free ass motherfucker?
Well, we PG, but
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, that's it. It's that spirit of, and you don't wake up like that. I don't wake up feeling like a free ass motherfucker. It's not, it is about training your mind to get free. It started
Mhm,
starting inward,
mhm,
allowing your inner voice to be the loudest voice that you hear and you listen to.
right.
Um, Trusting that, you know, walking into your or just being able to pivot when it's time to pivot, or change your mind when you need to change your mind, change your thoughts, change your feelings,
Yeah.
understanding that you are the author of all of that, and there's nobody. I don't look outside of me for joy.
I love that. I find that it's actually a loss a lot in society today, where we are
Yeah,
so focused on what other people think and how other people might feel. We're forgetting about how we feel and how this makes us
exactly.
feel, especially in awkward
Exactly.
situations where you're not comfortable. I'm all here
Yeah.
for that. And if you
Yeah,
ask
and
people,
yeah, and let me tell you, I mean, it's not easy, right?
yeah,
Because we're like, oh, sort of kind of. I would say I have been very codependent on, like, this person makes me feel like this. I need to be. And the moment that person doesn't, you're just like, and where does that leave you? Feeling
right.
empty. But you had it wrong all along. Like, it's
About you.
you. You can do it. And again, it ain't easy, but it's super important to train your mind in those moments. Yeah.
Well, I love that you said that because a lot of people were talking first with the All-Star game. And you showed up. And the reason why I saw it because Fat Joe went on a rant on his live talking about she is taking no prisoners. Janelle Monae, how she showed up to the All-Star game, queen. And I was here
What
for
did
it.
he say? That is hilarious.
He went off on a good 5-10 minute rant about how bad you looked, how fly you looked, how amazing you looked. And I was like,
Oh,
absolutely right. And then you graced the cover of
that's sweet.
Ebony magazine as well. And
Yeah.
so I know you said something about you're in your soft girl era. Like, what does that mean?
So soft girl era, like a term, you know, a terminology. I think when I hear people say it, like I get it. I'm like, oh, okay. You're just dealing in energy. And I think it's just all about energy. When I look at folks, I don't see like a masculine or feminine. I see, are they working in their hardness,
Mhm.
right? Or they're in their softness? Are they using softness as a way to be? And I
Yeah.
think that I'm absolutely tapping more and more into to understanding the strength of
Mhm.
being soft.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I get that. I felt like it was a way of expressing yourself. It might be different from what other people might expect, but I always feel you should never put anybody in a box. Like today, I wear a hoodie and boots because there's an
Yeah.
atmospheric river outside. But tomorrow, I'll definitely be in, fully beat hair, makeup,
Yeah.
all that because there's just
Right.
different energies for different days, different things. Now, how do you react though to people who are reacting to you in your soft girl energy? You're like, bruh, relax. It's not necessary.
I think I think that everybody is entitled to their thoughts and their opinions. Again, for me, my inner voice is the loudest voice in my head. So what I think about me matters. And I love, if it's coming from a good place, hey, I welcome it.
Well, there's definitely been a lot of love for a good week on my time. Like, I was like, okay, Janelle, I am not mad at this. And so, with your new single Float taking the world by storm right now, another great accolade is that it was the official anthem for ABC and ESPN's NBA primetime. And what's the plan after this? Are we going on tour? When's the album dropping?
I cannot wait to get back on stage. Like
Okay.
I miss it so much. My last big show was in 2020.
Mhm.
So I'm eager to get on stage. So yes, more new music will be coming as well. And I cannot wait. I'm like you. I'm like, come on. What's next? What's next? Let's do it.
Would you say you recorded the majority of this album during the pandemic, or was it more recent?
I'll talk about that in due time because I want
Okay.
to give it the real, context.
Okay,
It's a beautiful story.
and I won't say, is it fully finished?
I'll talk about that in due
She's
time.
like, you'll have to wait.
Look,
Well,
I know
I
you
get it.
like, girl, give me something.
It's all good. We are
Yeah.
super excited for it though. And until then, we will run with Float until the wheels fall off
Ah,
because it's a banger.
thank you.
And are there any last words that you want to say to the Bay Area before we let you go?
Oh, thank you for your love, for your support. I mean, I'm very excited about just the space I'm in musically, and my hope is that I'll see you guys on the stage there, and we can all celebrate this moment together. We can be floating together.
Oh, it's definitely going to be celebration. Cannot wait for it.
Yeah.
Appreciate you so much. Your girl, Shay Diddy, Janelle Monae, it's 106 KMEL. Thank
Thank
you.
you.